Hi guys, I'm going to do a quick unboxing of the Veritas bar gauge. It's sold by Lee Valley Tools and it's made by this company called Veritas. I'm sure some of you seasoned woodworkers and even startup ones are familiar with this company. Both these companies, excellent company. They sell some really high-end and some unique woodworking tools, and also I believe gardening tools. And Veritas is well known for their hand tools, I believe. So a lot of the traditional hand woodworking tools is what they're known for. I had my eyes on this Veritas bar gauge for quite some time, and I finally took the plunge and I bought it. And so I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. I'm going to do a quick unboxing, and I'm also going to do a review of my initial first use. I'd say more of a first impression. It's not really an in-depth review because I've used it on one project so far. The reason I'm doing this is because I found it very surprising that when I went around on YouTube to look at all the reviews, I thought that I'd be able to find a good variety of reviews, and not just YouTube, but also, let's say, just on the internet, just on print, or on a blog or something, that would have reviewed these Veritas bar gauge. But there is actually not a single one that I could find. And the only video you can find on YouTube is Veritas' own marketing video. It's about 2 minutes something. It's good, but of course it's from the manufacturer, so you're like, you kind of say skeptical, or if you're not sure that if it's a true review or if it's going to highlight all the pros and cons of the tool or not, then you want to look at some other reviews, and I couldn't find them. So I believe I'm the first one reviewing this tool and posting it on YouTube. But if somebody else has already done it, oh well, sorry, I guess I'm not the first one then. Okay, so let me get started with this bar gauge. So what we have, I guess, let me see if the area is clean. This is, okay, let's go. Alright, so what I did is, first of all, so let me start with the ordering process. So I bought it on Sunday night, so I counted it as a Monday. And I got it delivered to my door on that same week's Friday. The cost was $65 US, and there was $9.95 shipping, so $74.95 out the door. So ordered on Monday, got it on Friday. I'm happy with it, no complaints with that. And when it came in, this is what it comes in. It's kind of it was a little disappointing for me because I was expecting. Because the bar gauge is very high quality machine with brass, and, knurl knobs and all kinds of stuff. But it comes with this like little flimsy corrugated box, and I just put this tape on it just so I could close the box, just for this video. But let me show you. So yeah, you can go to their website. I'm going to include the link in the description so you can look at the detailed specs if you care for it. So let's open this up. So this is when you open this box up. So it kind of, you can see it actually just literally opens up like this and just kind of just falls apart. I don't know, for the lack of a better word. Not a big deal, but I just thought some people like to point out. Some people are really particular about what kind of packaging the thing comes in. I do like to care about that a little bit because I like to keep the packaging for storing some of the things. Like this is something I would have liked to have stored in its original packaging. Obviously, I was expecting or hoping that it'll be in some kind of a packaging where it'll be like it'll have its own custom box or case, so I can put stuff where it belongs. And it just makes it neater, and it just makes the tool last a little bit longer, I believe. But that's okay. Oh well. So when you get this tool, this is how I'm going to put the stuff out, all the parts. So you get, the way it comes is that you have these two knobs, these two knurl knobs, which are two of these are pre-screwed into it as it comes in the shipping, and really beautiful material, that I can tell you. So I'll talk about the material in a second. Let me first just undo every part that can be undone. Alright, so here it is. These are the knurl knobs, and then you have a couple of more designs of them, or styles, which are for different marking purposes. So you have this, these two, and then these little pointy ones, these are for, I guess, inside inside measurements, inside corner measurements, I guess is what they say on the video. And so it comes in like, look at this, like this little plastic case, I guess pillbox more likely, but I thought this was kind of cheap and they could have done a little bit better than that. So anyway, so it comes in this, here's all this stuff. Alright, so how you would use it though is, so you see these things are moving, these are movable, and that means so you can lock them anywhere you want, and that makes it a fixed, it then holds that dimension, that holds that measurement for you. So the biggest benefit of a bar gauge or a device like this is to be able to have repetitive measurements transferred. So taken from one thing and being able to repetitively transfer onto something else with minimal fuss and with very high level of accuracy, because once you have the measurement of the first object pat down, you're just replicating it, you're not changing anything, you're just taking to the other object and then you're just transferring those measurements. Makes it much more accurate than something that you would have to repeatedly use any kind of an accurate other measuring device. So how you would use it is, so let's see, I'm going to put these in here. So these are one of the attachments. These things go in here. You know what, let's do actually a longer one. So this is how the longer ones go in. Actually, okay, so a little bit more of a close up there. Alright, so you notice that I went ahead and screwed this end in, this knob in here, and very, very finely machined metal here, guys. I can tell you this for sure. No disappointment in so this here is a, so it goes in and screws in like this. Oh, why am I having a little difficulty here? Oh, there you go. And these knurled knobs are very, very grippy, extremely grippy. You're not going to have any issues, even with probably sweaty hands, in making this screw and unscrew. I can assure you that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and screw in this big one. So there you go, you can tell it goes in very nice and smooth. Alright, and so now, so you have, let's say, oh, you know what, let's use the box. Let's use the box as an example. So you are, let's say, measuring this point to this point, right? So all you got to do, oh, I guess for that this will be too long. So let's see here. Let me screw this back up. It's a little too short, and I'm going to go ahead. And so see, this is how you kind of. This is why you have these different length attachments, so you can have different measurements because they're fixed lengths, right? So you can't cut them off or anything. So in order to be versatile enough, you have to be able to have different combinations so you can cover almost every length between the minimum, whatever, 7.5 to 44 inches max what they go. So here I have this. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead, and it's a little bit I guess getting used to the first measurement, especially like if you don't have this object stationary. I guess I can make it stationary, that would be easy. Okay, there you go. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead, see now here on this side, you can tell I've gone ahead and just this little knob here is flat on the back, so it's perfectly it's meshed with the edge of this box, so it's not going anywhere. So it's perfect here. I'm going to go ahead and I will see. Yeah, both of these still stay a little bit loose. And on this side, all I'm doing is now is closing that gap. And so once you have these gaps closed up, of course it'll be much better if it's a piece of wood. As you know, it's not going to be as flimsily moving around. You just go ahead and, this is how I did it. So I went ahead and locked this here, and locked this here, or screwed tight here. And now this is a nice snug fit. And make sure I double checked it. Make sure that this is perfectly screwed in. This is screwed in too. Oops, yeah, well anyways, that was screwed in. So even if you unscrew it like this, you just screw back and you know your measurement is still the same. So, yep, absolutely true. There's absolutely no gap. So now, this is a fixed measurement from this point to this point. So let's say you needed to make a shelf that's going to be snugly fitting this box in there. You want to put this in its own little casing or something. I don't know why you do that, but I'm giving you, you get the idea, the example. Now you have a permanent measurement of this dimension here, and all you got to do is take this And let's see, we got a square piece of wood to show you. And now, so you have this piece right here, all right? I'm just usually going to use their point, oh no, maybe not. I'll get my 0.5 millimeter pencil. So here, now I'm just taking the inside, and inside here. And guys, these 2 points make my exact reference point of the width of this object over here. And I can repeat it all day long as I don't move or change any of this thing.